As soon as Virat and Rohit got out, India were under tremendous pressure.
So you are advocating that Jaiswal has to come into the side and open along with Rohit, and Virat comes in at number 3. If you want to play Kohli Yadav, sit Jadeja out, and bold decisions. That is what we have to do. But I don't think that will happen.
Dubey has got some runs. I really don't approve of this. Only 2 big sides, probably India and Australia will be there.
Beast mode Rohit Sharma.
விராட்டோட ஒரு biggest quality
Welcome to Cricket with Badri.
Hello and welcome to Cricket with Badri. It's another episode of Cric Debate. This video is presented to you by DAFA News. Priyatham is there with us, our guest, an avid cricket analyst and of course an Indian cricket supporter as well. Priyatham, how are you doing? Another victory in the bag for the Indian side. With that, they have gone into the Super 8s. But this is something that we expected, right? India is among the top, probably the top 2 or 3 best T20 sides in the world.
Good. If you have gone in the Super 8, I don't think they're in the top 2 sides definitely, but it's good. India is in the top 8, Super 8, which is expected, definitely expected. And the confidence I'm sure they've taken from defending a small target and chasing a tricky target will definitely help them in the Super 8s, no doubt about that.
Why do you actually don't believe that they are not among the top 3 sides in the world? I certainly believe so, along with Australia and probably England, I would say, but they didn't perform that well in this World Cup. But I believe that potentially India is a good team. Why do you not think they're not a good side, Priyatham? I'm just curious.
Saying they're not a good side is incorrect. I think they're not picked the right players for T20 because I still don't have. It's 2 obvious weaknesses, Badri. Our batsmen cannot chip in with an over also, and our bowlers, even if there's 2 overs, 15 to get with 3 wickets in hand, we don't have confidence in our bowlers that they will get it for us. That is my only concern. And obviously, we don't have the finishers that other teams have. So that is my only concern. I will not say they're not a bad side. They're a good side. But are they a tournament winning side? I'm not 100% certain. I have more faith in the Indian team's one-day abilities than T20 abilities.
For that, only time will answer whether they have the ability to win the tournament. But if they have to win the tournament, one player is definitely going to be the kingpin. He's going to be crucial. I think that's Virat Kohli. Let's be honest, he's come off 3 consecutive failures. Virat Kohli, in fact, 4 consecutive failures in T20 cricket, if you see the last RCB game. So that is not normal for Virat Kohli. 4 consecutive failures is a lot. And they have not really, of course, the conditions have been challenging, but they have not played really high quality bowling. Except for the Pakistani game until now, to be honest. Has the time come? Because we've been...
Anyway, I've told you my piece about what India has to do or where they lack. But anyway, that is a different story for another day. But let me ask you, Badri, your main batsman, and he's opened, and 3 games he's failed, which is absolutely okay because he's a class player, Virat Kohli. Should he be opening the batting? Because this is something I felt strongly about, but I want your opinion on it because you've actually played the game at the highest level. So you let me know. What do you think?
Priyatham, we have been talking about this issue. Yes, Virat Kohli is coming from 3 consecutive failures in the World Cup, which is not normal, that we don't see very often. In fact, 4 failures in T20 cricket in a row. If you include that, the eliminator match that RCB played. So that's not normal for the standard class of Virat Kohli. And even in the match against USA, as soon as Virat and Rohit got out, India were under tremendous pressure. Suryakumar Yadav's catch was dropped by Netravalkar from the USA side. If they had held on to it, India were in deep trouble. This is what scares me. Let's be honest, the Indian middle order, with Suryakumar Yadav, he is an X-factor player. But apart from that, the Shivam Dube or Hardik Pandya, Jadeja, not much in touch. I don't really want Virat Kohli and Rohit to be batting at the top of the order, to be honest. I want Virat to bat number 3. But having said that, how do we do it? Now, Shivam Dube has got some runs. So what are you going to do with the middle order? I think it's a little bit of a concern going into the tournament. Like you mentioned, like we have said, it's not about winning this match. Yes, India are winning the matches, but in the long run, if you want to go on to the Super 8s, okay, win the Super 8s. semi-final, final, win the tournament. This has to happen. Is my honest and humble opinion.
So you are advocating that Jaiswal has to come into the side and open along with Rohit, and Virat comes in at number 3.
Yes, definitely. I want to see Jaiswal at the top of the order. First thing, I want to see a left-right combination going. And another thing, I want to see a young player, T20 player, going after the bowling. That is one thing that I want. I want bold decisions. I want bold batting at the top of the order. Virat at number 3. But having said that, now they've given consecutive chances to Dubey, and it was matter of time because he was going to thrash some minnow like a USA or a Scotland or a Canada, and that has happened. And it's still they are going to play him. And this I really don't approve. Even though Dubey has got some runs, I really don't approve of this. This is my honest opinion.
No, I had the same opinion, but I wanted your thoughts on this to see if we were in sync. I completely agree. The other problem, Badri, is now they've also persisted with Rishabh at number 3, and he seems to be fairly successful. Top scored in the Pakistan game, showed a lot of intent yesterday. So now Virat plays at 3, then Pant moves down a spot at 4, and Surya at 5, which is also not bad.
Yeah, adding to that, actually, another thing that is happening is, yes, one leads to another. Since Jaiswal is not playing, Rishabh Pant is batting at number 3, and he is batting well. Would you want to disturb his position? Another thing that is happening that we have discussed is Akshar Patel is playing literally as a batsman. Even though he can go be a good addition as a bowler, we all know Kuldeep is a better bowler, but Akshar Patel is batting. But I feel that they are playing Akshar Patel because of a lack of confidence in Jadeja, who has had a really bad, bad outing in the recent times. He's not having good numbers. Let's be honest. For all that I, like Jadeja, and but he's been struggling with the bat, and that is definitely a truth and a fact that we cannot avoid. Because of that, they are playing Akshar Patel, and because of that, they are not able to play Kuldeep Yadav.
100%, Badri, and I said this in our last show, saying if you want to play Kuldeep Yadav, sit Jadeja out, and bold decision. That is what we have to do, but I don't think that will happen, unfortunately. So we are making compromises. Compromises here.
But I wouldn't go that far, Preetham. I wouldn't go that far saying that I want Jadeja out of the side. No, I want him in the side because he is probably the best left-arm spin option, and he's the 4-over bowler for Team India. But having said that, I would definitely want more out of him with the bat in hand. This is my opinion. I would go that far, taking him out of the side.
A very polite way of saying that he's not performing, but this is the truth. He is not performing with the bat. He hasn't performed in a long time with the bat in T20s especially, and even in white ball. I still keep saying first name on the team sheet in red ball after Bumrah is Jadeja. No doubt about that, because he brings 3 dimensions into that game. But here, he's not a power hitter. And, that is my big concern when with Hardik Pandya and Jadeja batting towards the tail end of an innings or chasing down a target. We don't have the power like other teams do, like a West Indies, for example.
Yeah, but yes, let's be honest. We all want Team India to do well. We want them to find the right combination.
Let's get power at the top and bring Yashasvi in. I agree with that.
Yeah, that's the right way to go. But let's see whether it will happen or not. But I think USA also, you have to give them a lot of credit the way. I think we have to talk about Netravalkar, Preetham. What a story, what an inspiring story that gentleman has had. 2012, he played Under-19 World Cup for India. 2015, he moved out. He's been working in Oracle. He's been working during the daytime, practicing in the evening. And here he comes, plays for the United States of America. What 2 wickets he got, Preetham. Virat Kohli, Rohit Sharma, probably one of the best batsmen in the world. What a moment for that guy, Netravalkar, playing for United States. Would you say, I mean, you would relate a little bit more to him from a common man's perspective, Preetham. Is this like a dream come true for him, taking these 2 wickets?
Absolutely. And I think it's just not these 2 wickets. That is probably a culmination of all the effort that he's put in. But the very fact that he's able to represent the side at the international level must be so fulfilling for him, because he's done the hard yards as a school kid, under-19 cricketer, and now playing for a national side. You can say that US is, not a brand name like an India or an Australia, but playing for a national side of any other country also is fantastic. So I think very happy for him. His hard work has paid off. And they still could have a shout in this tournament. If they beat Ireland, they're in the Super 8s. And yesterday also they put up a very, very good fight. And if they can beat Ireland, they're going to the Super 8s, which is remarkable. And I'm so happy for those guys who are who have come from different countries to play for the US.
Yeah, I think in all probability, I think it might happen because the way United States of America is playing, they are playing really good cricket. They are the favorites for me when they are going to play Ireland and and another thing, knock Pakistan out. That is another thing that will happen. So Pakistan will go out, and of course India and USA will go on to the Super 8s if USA beat Ireland. But Pakistan will be hoping that USA lose big and they win big. But this World Cup has been a World Cup of upsets, Pritham. What is going to happen in Super 8s? I don't understand who's going to come because Australia are through, India are through. Only the two big sides that I see that are that are going through, because England are finding themselves in some deep trouble. They are probably not going to make it. New Zealand are again finding themselves in a lot of trouble. Pakistan are almost virtually knocked out. Are we going to see minnows in this Super 8s? Because this World Cup seems to be shaping up like that. Only two big sides, probably India and Australia, will be there.
India, Australia will go through for sure, Badri. West Indies will go through, and Afghanistan, you can never count them out, especially in T20 and ODIs, because they did spring two upsets in the 2023 World Cup in India. They beat England, they beat Pakistan. So Afghanistan is a good side. So we cannot say they're a minnow anymore, especially in white ball. So India, Australia, West Indies, and Afghanistan are virtually through. South Africa is through. So there you have 5 of the top 8 sides. USA could get through, but Pakistan somehow have this luck. When this needed, they produce a performance, and somebody else falls apart and they go through. So I still feel if USA falls down against Ireland, Pakistan will go through. But it's Scotland could come through at the expense of England. You're right, because England has a very big mountain to climb. And I don't know if you saw this press conference of Hazelwood where he actually said that Australia might take the pedal off Scotland. They'll win, but not very comfortably, so that England are knocked out, which means they'll be doing a favor to the whole rest of the competition, knocking England out. So England may be in trouble also, like you said. So maybe at least if England, New Zealand don't make it, that's 2 of the favorites. And of course, if Pakistan don't make it, 3 of top teams don't come through. But I think the Super 8s will settle down. You don't see a US or a Scotland or even Afghanistan going through to the semi-finals from the Super 8s. But let's see, it's been a topsy-turvy tournament.
Yeah, they have probably already achieved their potential if they go on to the Super 8s in these countries. If a USA or probably, yes. One thing I definitely agree is Afghanistan is no more a minnow. You cannot call them a minnow. They are a pretty good side, especially when it comes to white ball cricket. Their batsmen, they can always play an aggressive brand of cricket, and they've got 2 wrist spinners, good wrist spinners, probably 2 of the best wrist spinners in the world in T20 cricket. Yeah. So they are definitely no more minnows. They might also be a semi-final contender. Afghanistan might almost be a semi-final contender, I think.
Absolutely. India, Australia, Afghanistan, and if the form book holds good, it could be Bangladesh, because I don't think Sri Lanka are making it, and I think it could be India, Australia, Afghanistan, and Bangladesh. And Afghanistan on their day will definitely beat Bangladesh and have a good shout against India, because they bowl a lot of spin in the middle overs, and India are not big spin hitters, which is probably going back to that original conversation why they're so keen to push Dubey, because he's a spin hitter, because none of your top 2 or except Surya can actually attack spin. Hardik Pandya, Jadeja, they're all very, very they kind of don't go after spin from ball 1. So Afghanistan have a big chance of making the semi-finals. We'll see.
West Indies as well. You can't rule them out. They are an X-factor team, especially with their batting. They are a power-packed batting lineup. And they have got the advantage of home conditions. Once it comes to Super 8s, West Indies will be playing in their hometowns, which they know the conditions like the back of their hand. So they will be interesting to watch as well as we head closer to the Super 8s. Thank you, Pritham, for coming with Cricket with Badri, and we always enjoy your insights as a guest and cricket supporter.
My pleasure, Badri. My pleasure. Thank you so much.
Thank you, guys. This video was presented to you by DIVO News. If you like this video, please do press the like button, comment, share. Don't forget to subscribe. And don't forget to press the bell icon whenever we post a video. You will immediately get a notification. Thank you, guys. Bye.